I would like to welcome you guys back to my channel. If this is your first time here, definitely make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Also, make sure you give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave some comments, let me know what you want to see me react to next. Alright, so you saw the title of the video. You know we're going to get into Jinjer, Vortex, and listen, if you've been here and you've seen my Jinjer reactions, you know how I feel about this band. Not only is Tatiana just a superb vocalist in every sense. I mean, she's got the screams, the growls, the beautiful vocals. She got the soft vocals. She can belt. She can do it all. Everything. But not just that. I mean, the band. It's like they're doing math on their instruments. It's so precise. It's so. Oh, I can't even find the right word to describe what I want to say, but. It's really incredible to listen to, every bit of it. I have not heard anything from Jinjer that I did not like, and this one's fairly new. So you guys probably know if you've been here, if you subscribed, you know, months ago or over a year ago, I think, when I started doing Jinjer, then you know that I haven't been here for a while. I'm back at it now, and we're gonna get into this. This is Vortex. I'm also gonna do something I usually don't do, which is dive into the lyrics afterwards. So stick around for that. Also, make sure you go check out mybeardlove.com for all your beard care needs, man. They've got all kinds of great stuff, balms, oils, shampoos. Man, it smells great, it works great, and I can't recommend them enough. Also, go check out my Patreon so you can get your requests in, and also for all early access content. I've got several tiers. I'm going to be adding more stuff to it eventually, but for right now, it's set up the way it is. I think I've got 4 tiers, so definitely go check those out. And if you want to get your requests in, that's the way to do it. You've also, like I said, you've got early content. Everything goes up on Patreon before it comes to YouTube. Well, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. We're going to get into this bad boy right now. Jinjer, Vortex. Let's go. So I'm doing this right. All right, let's do it. Ooh, I like that guitar.
Like a lunatic, frantic. The man in the room looks so dramatic with a tattoo on his right foot. The spiral traffic feels too dramatic.
Ooh! All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here. I know it's an odd place. I was trying to find a spot between phrases or whatever. I missed badly, but listen, I love what they're doing here, man. It's a completely different mood. It's I don't know how. It's got like a groove to it. You know what I mean? It's definitely, it has a different feel than other things. Kind of like Pisces did. Pisces has its own mood, its own feel, you know what I mean? And and this is not to say anything bad against them, but a lot of their other songs have this thing in common where it comes in like a freight train. It comes in hard, you know what I mean? And this it eased you into it, and her opening vocals there were just phenomenal. The harmonies that she did, one or two phrases in, was just, it was cool. It really fits the song. Love it so far. Let's go. Wish I had hair. I want a headbang. All right, I want to stop it again because I want to make a comparison that some of you may not agree with, but I feel a similarity, instrumentally and vocally, to Pantera, like some late '90s Pantera. I don't know why. I get just it's. I don't know if it's the beat, if it's the groove. I don't know, but it definitely. And this is just me. It reminds me of that era of Pantera, the era of Pantera. Anyway, which is my all-time favorite metal band. Dude, R.I.P. Dime, R.I.P. Vinny. Let's get on with it. God, it feels like doing acid. Got a black hole opening up in the middle of the city. Shit's going down. Which would be the Vortex. There we go. Dude, I love that. What a great effect. Holy shit. Damn, that last part right there, that's like Transformers on a bad trip. Man, okay. Like I said earlier, they really eased into it, but then, man, they just hammered that shit in. I love it, man. I love everything Jinjer, man. I cannot stress enough. And I have an opinion that I think a lot of people might agree with. So back when reaction channels really started to blow up and become popular, I know Pisces was one of those songs that really made it everywhere. You know, almost every reactor has done Pisces, and for good reason. It lulls you in with a false sense of security and then smacks you right in the face. But I think this is true not only for Jinjer, but for a lot of bands, and I do a lot of beatboxing reactions. I think reaction channels are doing a great thing for artists, because, and I've mentioned this before in other videos, you know, we take a lot of shit from people who say, oh, you're just ripping off the artists and yada yada. There's really nothing to rip off. You know, we're giving our opinions. It's like when you want to introduce a friend of yours to, hey, I found this new song, man, you really got to hear it. It's the same thing. It's spreading this, but on a much larger scale, and it's spreading this stuff around and getting it in front of far more eyes than it would have otherwise. I would almost put money on it that Jinjer has, along with a lot of others, have benefited greatly from reactors. They've gained a lot of new fans from it. And I think it's a beautiful thing. That's one reason I love doing what I do. I definitely don't do it for the ad revenue, that's for sure, because listen, man, we get our asses handed to us when it comes to ad revenue. Almost everything gets claimed. So reactors don't do it for the money. Now, some of them get huge, they get sponsors, or they have a good Patreon thing going on. And hey, that's cool. That's what I'm trying to do. That's why I'm promoting my Patreon, which I'll do it again. Go check out my Patreon. But again, man, absolutely loved it. What other songs from Jinjer off of their new album should I be checking out? I purposely didn't listen to any of it when it came out as much as I want to. I knew I was going to be getting into recording videos again, and I wanted to save as much as possible, and I'm glad I did because I can do it now. So let me know in the comments section what other things, what other Jinjer songs off of their new album or old stuff, any of it, would you like to see me do? What's something that hits hard or has a real positive message? Let me know. Anyhow, we're going to get into the lyrics right now. I'm going to see if I can make something of it. All right, so I pulled the lyrics up on my phone. We're going to check it out. Like a lunatic, frantic, the man in the room looks so dramatic. With a left shoe on his right foot, this spiral traffic feels too traumatic. Too traumatic. Right off the bat, it kind of seems like someone who's having like real, I want to say maybe not depression, but maybe having like a psychotic episode or something like that. Let's continue on. Quiet, the man is wandering around. Where there's a way out he never found, and inside there's a ball made of lead. It's rolling, rumbling on a parquet? I don't know. New word for me. It seems like thoughts that are just rolling around in your head. The man is wandering around. There's a way out he never found, and inside there's a ball made of lead. And it's rolling around. Yeah, that seems like thoughts, like, or burdens stuck inside of your head, you know, bouncing around. And I mean, if you've been there, then you can relate. How heavy is the ball? It bends the spine to the very ground. Right, heavy thoughts, heavy, just depressing, just painful thoughts. Oh, how heavy is this thought? In a half hour or so, it crushed the floor. Again, we're getting heavy thoughts, heavy feelings, and smashed a man's toes. That sucks. Oh, how heavy is the thought? Half hour or so, it crushed to the floor, and smashed a man's soul. Man. Whirl through the black hole in the floor. Spin, I begin my whirl. I'm a driftwood with no strength, without soul, with no will. Again, if you've ever gone through an episode with depression or suicide or anything like that, suicidal thoughts, then you can relate, you know. And people, this is the thing about lyrics, people can extrapolate different things from the same song. One person might hear a song and say, all right, this makes me feel this way. I relate to it because of this. Another person might have a completely different outlook on it. Like a feather, I travel down a spiral staircase. One more loop through the abyss where the stairs are erased. Again, this is the downward spiral. If Nine Inch Nails reference, maybe. Through the rapids and stones, I came like water, and like wind I go. Through rapids and stones, I came like water, and like wind I go. Spin, swirl, whirl, spin, swirl. All right, so again, I stick by my original assessment where it's about having racing thoughts or depressive thoughts that maybe send you down into somewhere where you don't want to be, into an abyss, into a black hole. A vortex sucks everything in, you know what I mean? So that's my take on it. If you had a different take, or maybe you know what the song's about, let me know in the comments section. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm going to get out of here right now. I'm not going to waste your time. I've already promoted everything I'm going to promote, but we're going to do a quick rundown. So subscribe, thumbs up, comments, beard love, Patreon. I'm out.